Welcome to the Eat, Slay, Live podcast.
And we are the Loxecutioners. We're going to be eating lightning and talking thunder and power bombing you right in the ear holes today. Welcome to the Eat, Slay, Live Daily Grow with myself, Todd Lox, the People's Champion. Boom. Do a few extra punches today because I'm feeling good. Because this month, during May, it is Mental Health Month, and we're going to do we're going to come on here just throughout the month and just talk about different ways to kind of cope with mental health issues, which whether it be anxiety, depression, eating disorders, things like that. I'm going to come on here and talk about some of my research of things that can help alleviate those issues. I have some people coming on who's battling those issues and the ways that they try to overcome it. We're going to have some healthcare professionals come on here and talk about ways to try to alleviate the problems of mental health issues. But today I thought we'd just get this out of the way right at the beginning. This is something I do for my own mental health. It's something over the last 20 years that I've seen other people use to beat addiction, to beat eating disorders, to beat anxiety and depression. And I know I'm biased in this because I'm a gym person and I'm a janitor at a gym. But it's exercise and it's physical movement to help with your mental health and in specifically depression and anxiety. It's what's harder, just sitting on the couch and kind of lying on the couch, sitting on the couch, lying in your bed with the blankets pulled up to your head, just laying there like immobilized. Is that harder just laying there? Is it harder just to, and your problem's not getting solved that way? Or is it harder just to get up and go do something that you don't want to do, but once you get done with it, you're going to feel better? If you just lay there on the couch and just let it debilitate you, no problems are going to be solved, and that is hard. It's also hard to get up and go do some movement, go for a walk, go do exercise. But at the end of those both, from just lying in your bed, that's hard. Problem's not going to solve. Getting up and going and doing movement, that's hard, but it will help alleviate some of the problems, some of the issues, and some of the symptoms. And I'm going to pull up a little meme here from Tony Robbins. And change happens when the pain of staying the same is greater than the pain of change. If what is harder, the pain of just laying there and doing nothing about your problems, or the pain of getting up and doing something that gets you closer to your goals? Now, when you work out, there's some chemical things that happen in your brain, happen in your body. It releases endorphins. Endorphins is that make you feel good, that pump you up, get you going, chemicals in your brain. And I got somebody knocking on the door right here. But you work it, you do a workout, these endorphins get kicked in. It's also it's a constructive outlet for your tension. Say you have problems, you have issues building up. Well, that will solve some of the tension. You use that tension in a constructive way instead of turning to alcohol or turning to drugs, or some people turn to food to relieve that. And also it helps you focus your thoughts when you're going through a workout, when you're lifting weights or running or something like that. It helps you your thoughts. You're not just sitting there lying in your bed just dwelling on the perceived problems that you have. When you're working out, you're focused on something else. You're focused on completing whatever it is you're doing. And speaking of that, also when you work out, it gives you self-confidence. You go into a workout and you complete that workout and you get done, you feel good, you feel accomplished, whether compared to not doing anything about it and just laying around where nothing gets solved, or say you go out, you turn to alcohol. That makes you feel good for a short period of time while you're doing it, but then the next day you're just spiraled even deeper down into that like I like to call it the black wave. You feel worse after turning to alcohol instead of a workout doing something where you feel accomplished. You get done with a workout, you feel like you've won. I always talk about winning the day. And, you do a workout, you get done, you feel like you won a day. You won the day. You've achieved a goal. Just lying around, let it debilitate you is not solving anything. Also, it boosts your self-esteem. You get done with a workout, you know what I'm saying? You're feeling good. You're feeling confident. It also enhances, cognitive function. There's been studies done with people with autism going in and doing a workout, and just how it helps their brain functions better. And, also with social skills, that study was with autism. People with autism come in and have, some of their social skills aren't up to what we would call normal. And they come into a workout and in a group setting. We see this all the time in our Kindly Savage workout. Shout out to Brad Dyer for the new Kindly Savage tattoo at Epic Ink. So, we see people come to the Kindly Savage workout, and, they're like in their shell. They don't want to be around people. They don't, and all of a sudden they get into this workout and they're hit punching heavy bags, and they're lifting weights, and just, you see like a light bulb come on in them. And they're just like, it's not the same person you saw like 5 minutes before the workout. This person's into it. They're smiling. They're high-fiving people. So it can really help with with social skills. When you work out, it takes your mind, like I said before, it takes your mind off your problems. Whatever is going on in your life, causing your anxiety or depression and things like that. When you're going through a workout, it's something strenuous and you're getting your ass kicked, and you're not thinking about, oh, I got bills to pay, I got this, I got that problem. You're not thinking about that. You're just thinking at the task at hand. And what I always say is, when you work out, the rest of your day becomes easier. So, you do a hard workout, you come in and get your ass kicked, say you do it in the morning, the rest of the day, all the rest seem easy. Your boss is giving you crap, your significant other is giving you, it's like, you know what? You don't care, because you just did something way harder than they're ever going to throw at you. It's a much healthier way to cope. And people say, oh, you're biased because of this. But you know what? When I first started working out, it was just I was a skinny little punk kid, and I just wanted to work out and get bigger. And then as you get older, man, my workouts now are just a total, it's a mental health thing for me. Let's see, I'll bring this up here. I saw this meme and I freaking love it. It's simple. I felt sad, then I lifted weights. Now I feel great. Dude, and I know some people are like, oh, that's not, it's totally true. You ask most people that go to the gym, especially most older people, that are not teenagers and high school kids and college kids like that, but the older they get, it's more of a mental thing. I felt sad, then I lifted weights. Now I feel great. Let's see what else I pulled up here. You eat like crap, you eat crap food, feel like crap. Watch the news, feel anxious. Listen to negativity, feel negative. Garbage in, garbage out. Lift heavy weights, feel strong. Go for a walk, feel relaxed. Listen to positivity, feel positive. Choose uplifting options to feel good. And that's kind of what I was talking about. If you just lay there and just drowned in that black wave that I call it's over, you just lay there and drowned in it, it's going to consume you and nothing positive. I mean, you go do something positive for yourself, no matter how hard it is to drag yourself up out of that bed, you'll feel better afterwards and get closer to a solution. Let's see what else I have here. Okay. Food is the most abused anxiety drug. Fasting is the most forgotten cure. Exercise is the most underused antidepressant. I'm going to read that one more time. I'm even going to read it a little freaking louder. Exercise is the most underused antidepressant. I couldn't agree with that statement more. If you go to your doctor and you say you're having some anxiety, you're having depression, and you're looking to relieve those symptoms and that effects on you, and they don't prescribe you exercise, eating better, getting some sunshine, they don't prescribe those things to you, if they go right straight to giving you a drug, find a new freaking doctor right away. Fire that person. You know what I'm saying? Get out in the sunshine. I know I preach this all the time, the sunshine, and I always talk about being solar powered, but right now we have a beautiful freaking day. I mean, you couldn't get better than what today is going to be. Get out there. And if you just can't get yourself to move much out there or exercise or run or anything like that, you don't have a thunder pit, go out and just sit in the sunshine. I'm telling you, it will make you feel better. We have a comment here. See what we got here. Mike, forever young. Good morning, everyone. Happy freaking Thursday. Have a blessed and beast mode day. Now, Mike is just a guy that's full of positivity. He's just boiling over with it. And I talked about Mike on here. He's in his 60s. He competes in like masters division of track competitions. And I'll tell you what, you see Mike, he's always freaking happy, always cheering other people on. And why? It's probably because he exercises so freaking much. But anyway, I know being the janitor of Pride Fitness, I am sort of biased towards exercise and physical fitness and movement, being something to alleviate. I don't know. I'm a meathead. Symptoms for mental health. But man, I'll tell you what, I've seen it. I've seen thousands of examples in my gym. I've seen people beat, depression. I've seen people beat addiction. I've seen people beat eating disorders. I get so many messages on my Pride page about parents who have kids who just have no self-confidence. They just blah, blah, blah. And you know what? And I say, send them to my workout. I promise you will help with that. And you know what? The feedback we get from them sending their kids to our workouts and the change I see in them when they come in, they flip one of those big tires. We're talking about even 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 years old. They come in, they flip these big tires and, we let them hit on punching bags and things like that. It just builds their confidence rather than just sitting around and just wallowing, is that a word? Just wallowing in their problems, wallowing in the zero self-confidence that they have. So, you know what? If you haven't tried physical fitness and movement, walk. You hear me talk about on this show all the time. Just get out and go for a freaking walk. Walk out there in this beautiful day we have, and I promise it will change your mood. Anyway, looking forward to having other people come on the show and talk about their battles with mental health instead of just listening to me ramble on. Anyway, Lisa Fowler on here, great message, working out, best therapy. And Lisa is a giant. She's a huge runner, runs all the time. And I will tell you what, she's the vice president of First Midwest Bank, First Mid Bank. And she, I don't know how old Lisa is, but she is always also another person who's just happy and just trying to uplift other people. And you see these people who work out like that, they have a positive mindset just because I feel like it's just from going out and doing something that makes them feel good and feel accomplished. Anyway, have a great freaking Thursday. Thanks for growing with us and slay on.